This is your tech news for Monday, September 29th. Looks like Facebook finally has a competitor, and it's called Ello. AT&T is doubling its data for all you data hogs out there. Uber and Lyft are still fighting in some cities near you, and Windows 9 could be just around the corner. All that and more coming up. Hi and welcome to txTNationTV. My name's Rusty G. And as stated, it looks like Facebook finally has a competitor. And in droves, might I say. I'm reading stories where even within an hour or so, 20,000 or people are gaining every time. And it's an invite only right now. It's like Gmail was back in the day. You had to have someone on the inside to get you into the service. And the biggest reason why people are wanting in on it, it's not Facebook. Number one, privacy issues, sharing, and all that sort of stuff that people hate, the advertising, all the automatic played videos for the ads and different stuff like that. People are just wanting to find something where they can share just with their friends. They don't have to worry about advertisers. Well, Ello is basically coming after that and telling you you're being sold as a product because of something that was given away for free, which was basically what Facebook does. So if you want to check it out, send me an invite. I'd like to try it out. I don't have an invite yet because I don't know anybody that's on it. But if you have an invite, send us at Rusty at txTNationTV. In case you missed it over the weekend, AT&T has doubled their data for those of you on the 15 gigs or higher mobile share plans. It looks like if you're at the 15 gig price, you now have 30 gigabytes, and then so on and so forth with the 30 and the 60. Currently, I'm paying $225 for 30 gigs for my family plan, which makes me actually not want to keep my 60 that I get, but here's the caveat, you do have to call in and set it up before October 31st for the promotion. So for new users, you'll get this price, and for users currently, you'll get this price, but you do have to call in and upgrade. The thing is, I don't want to keep 60 gigs of data. I'd actually much rather drop my bill from $225 down to $130 and save myself $95. So I'm thinking I'm going to drop down to the $130 price and get the 30 gigs and save $95. At least for my family, I think that'd be great. They see next month's bill and, hey, I still have 30 gigs. But it's $95 cheaper. So for those of you out there, are you happy about the double data? Or are you just going to do like me and drop down and save yourself some money? Leave us some comments below. Let us know. Nashville is one of the latest cities to actually, and the only city to officially allow for Uber and Lyft to be at the airport. It looks like we are the first city on the map to allow this because other cities like Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco, other cities like this are having issues because cabbies are, having to pay, and it's different for every city. There's different rules and regulations for cabbies, but for the rideshare programs, Uber and Lyft, and obviously Sidecar and other ones like it, they're not having to pay that fee, and I can understand why, because it's a rideshare program. It's just like me calling my friend and saying, hey, I need a ride, except for I'm just touching an app and saying, hey, come pick me up, and someone's there within a certain amount of time. The only difference between that and a cabbie is the cabbie's already ready for me to go, and I can just throw my stuff in at the airport. Well, here in Nashville, we don't have to do that. But currently, Uber is actually still fighting for the permit. Lyft has already got it, so there's some controversy there back and forth. But cabbies are really, really irritated. But I'm still rooting for Uber and Lyft. I think Lyft still has the petition on the whitehouse.gov website, and I'm a big fan of both. So if you can help out, go and check it out. If you never used the service, try it out. It's Lyft, Lyft, and Uber, Uber. And if you want a free ride, I'll give you one. I've used the service so much that I can hand out free rides now for first-time users. Microsoft's still going to have their event coming up this Tuesday, September 30th. That's tomorrow. That's right. It's going to be Windows TH, and maybe not Windows 9. It looks like behind closed doors it's being called Windows Threshold, we're assuming. Obviously, Microsoft has always had a code name for their software while working on it in the background before releasing it to the public. There actually is no official name as of yet that the media knows about. We've been calling it Windows 9 just because, obviously, it's the next thing in line. It looks like Microsoft will be bringing back the Start menu, which we've been used to since Windows 95. And I'm really glad to see that. They're going to be cross-platforming basically Windows 8.1 and Windows Threshold or Windows 9, whatever you want to call it, so that you can basically have the same, operating system across both the phone and the actual computer. This is to follow pretty much what Apple does now with iOS and pretty much what Android does Of course, Android is only not really on the desktop side, but you just want to have that seamless, operating system across the board. So good for you, Microsoft. There's also news that Windows might be free on this next go round. Also, Apple does this now, and with these Yosemite, I believe it is, coming up just around the corner. There'll be free updates, and they've actually been doing this since, and don't quote me on this, it might be Snow Leopard or the White Tiger, I forget, whichever one it was. But Microsoft may be handing this one out for free just as well, so we look forward to that in the future. Tomorrow we'll know some more news, and by Wednesday morning we shall let you know. That's been your tech news for Monday, September 29th. My name's Rusty G. Make sure you subscribe, like, do everything you can right here on this website. It's youtube.com/txtNationTV. You can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/txtNationTV. You can retweet, like, do whatever you want, favorite, we've got that. If you're on G+, it's gplus.to/txtNationTV. If you're still doing the Facebook thing, even after talking about LO earlier, it's facebook.com/txtNationTV. We'll look into the LO later. And if you want to find everything Text Nation, it's txtnation.tv. We'll see you again tomorrow.